What's up guys, it's X2Robbie2X here, and I am doing a mod review today on a pretty fun mod I just found. It's called the More Explosives mod, and I don't know, it's just a really funny and fun mod. So let's get to it. So for my little mod reviews, I created a little lab, a vault you could say, and a chest with whatever we have on our mod menu today. So I'm going to start explaining some of this stuff. Oil and plastic. I'm not really going to go into the crafting recipes, but oil is pretty much, you can get oil from coal in the game, and while you mine coal, there's a chance that you get oil. And then oil helps you to create plastic, and then plastic pretty much helps you to create most of the other explosives. So I'll leave those two. Well, no, actually, we'll get rid of those. We're not really going to go over the crafting recipes. The link to the mod will be down in the description. You can check out the crafting recipes there. But let's get the other stuff. Why you no want to go? Jeez. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to manually do that. And then, let's get these. So, let's get into creative mode, and I'm going to show you guys what all these things do. So first of all, we have the remote detonator. Now when you right click on this, it brings up a GUI which you can detonate all landmines, you can detonate all det cords, and all time bombs. Now we haven't gone over any of these yet, so have some patience. First of all, I'm going to show you the landmines. It's a perfect example of what it does. It's pretty much a landmine with 3 blasting radius or 2 blasting radius. I don't know, it's pretty powerful for something you just place on the ground, but I would not use this. I would not use this as protection against, like, for your house, because it does destroy a lot of the landscape, and also it's a one-time use. Next thing, are you gonna go in there? No, you're looking at it. All right, well, next thing is the det cord. Now the det cord has, if we go ahead and destroy that, has a 1 blast radius, 1 block blast radius, and that is not really used for explosives as itself, but is used to detonate other explosives. So if we go ahead and look at C4, this one's C4 explosive. This is a pretty high explosive, I guess. It's really powerful, and it's more powerful than than our little landmine right here. So if we go ahead and detonate that det cord, we can see that C4 has about, I don't know, 8 block blast radius, and it is a super high explosive. It just annihilates. It's the best word I can give it. So the next thing is we're going to look at a lava explosive. And by the way, you can explode the lava explosives, both of the C4, and I think the nuke, and most of the other stuff with redstone. So if we go ahead and hook this up to a det cord, if we explode that, the lava explosive is going to cover everything in lava, and it's probably going to destroy your landscape, and as you know, lava is really hard to actually get rid of, so I would not really advise of using this explosive. Now, this is probably my favorite explosive right here. It's called the C4 bundle. And if you thought the C4 was pretty big, check this out. It works good when you put it on top of a hill or something of that sort. And when you explode it, it shoots out 3x3 C4 explosives. Boom. And pretty much destroys the whole mountain. So it's pretty much like a C4, but it's a 9 times C4. The time bomb is next, which is really powerful. So let's go ahead and put this down here. When you right click on it, it gives you a GUI of different time frames. So let's just do 10 seconds for the sake of the video, and you can exit out of this. I'm just checking. Okay, so you see there's 4 seconds left in detonation. We should probably get out of the way, and bam, it's a huge explosion, and again, the mountain's pretty much gone on that side. So what else do we have? If we go back to our inventory, what can I show you guys? Oh yeah, the diffuser. Let's look at the diffuser. So I'm going to go back and create it so I don't get hurt. For example, if we were to detonate a C4 and you see, oh, okay, C4 is not a good example for this because it detonates really, really quick. But let's go ahead and do it with the time bomb. So give it 10 seconds, and while it's diffusing, you can go ahead and right-click with the diffuser, and it gives it to you back, and you defuse the bomb. Let's go ahead. It's the same thing with the lava bomb, and it's the same thing with other bombs that have a ticker. Oh, okay, I guess I didn't have a ticker either. But it does work if you get it fast enough. You can defuse the bombs. Just some of the bombs just have a really fast ticker, so yeah, I wouldn't use it on those. Let's go back to our inventory. So we went over this, went over this, went over this. Ooh, this is going to be, these are the fun ones. So, what? Yeah, let me save the det cord. So, instead of just explosives, there are other fun things in the mod. And I picked some patriotic colors, but there are 6 different colors of smoke grenades you can have. And I've actually never seen this on another mod, so this is some pretty cool particles. So let's go ahead with the red, white, and blue. You just throw them down, and it creates this particle effect, which is, I don't know, it just looks really, really cool. Like if you look at it like this, it looks really, really cool. And I think there are going to be 2 going on at once on the screen because the red one kind of got wiped out, but still, they're really cool. Okay, so we went over those. Well, the next thing would be a bomb. Now, these are just like grenades. They have a fuse that if you throw them down, they bounce around a bit. And after the fuse is gone, bam, they explode. So, these are pretty much your regular grenades, which are useful if you want to get rid of sheep, for example, or the sides of a mountain. I want to see this explode. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I love this mod just because you can explode stuff. I mean, who doesn't like exploding stuff in Minecraft? So I'm saving that for last. We're going to get the good explosives out this time. And we're going to need some redstone levers. Or a lever. Where's a lever? Where can I find a lever? Here we go. Lever. Alright, so the first thing, this is obsidian. It's made out of obsidian, or mostly obsidian, is fireworks. Now, I have something set up on top of my base here. So, you can only set off fireworks with redstone, and I just died. Alright, well, that was embarrassing. TMI has this little thing that when you're in creative mode, you kind of just die. And when you come out of creative mode and just land while flying. So, yeah, that's whatever. But, back to what I was saying. Fireworks can only be, if you look at it like this, fireworks can only be ignited by redstone. So, see, when you power it by redstone, there's a whole fireworks go up, and they create a particle effect, which is really, really cool. I'm loving the particle effects in this mod. So, those are really cool. But, other than that, you can't really detonate it with the det cord. But you can make some really cool entrances or something if you walk into the room, you know. You get some fireworks going. Let's go back to creative mode, and I'll try not to die this time. To show you the next explosive, which is really, really cool, and this one's actually really practical if you're going to use it while actually playing. So, the red top of the block always faces away from you, and that is actually where the explosive is going to happen. And now if I were to get my levers back, yeah, this can only be activated by redstone. So the tunneling explosive, when activated, creates a 3x3x20 tunnel and gives you all the blocks underneath. Or, let's say if you face it on the side here, it'll dig a tunnel to the side. So that is really cool, and it leaves you all the blocks, and oops. And, I mean, even if you mine through diamonds, it doesn't blow up diamonds. It actually saves them for you, and you can pick them up. So this is actually really useful for mining, for strip mining. And finally, we're going to get to the last, and I think the most anticipated explosive, the nuke. Now, there were a few mods that have incorporated this before, and let me get to about 30Y. Alright. And I love this in every single mod that makes it. Because it's just such destructive power. So we're gonna lay our nuke pretty far underground with a det cord. Ignite the det cord, ignite the nuke, and you see none of the surface got damaged. But if we were to go down here, you see that it just absolutely annihilated this room, and it just created a huge hole. And the good thing about this is none of the entities, none of the rock that was broken actually lands on the ground, so you don't get that entity lag. It kind of just disappears. But if you're strip mining, this is probably a bad idea, because it just eats up all your ores. But if you're just trying to make huge holes or just trying to have fun, I guess it's pretty cool. Now, that was pretty much it. There's only one more explosive to go, and I will not actually show you that one just because I think the developer needs to fix this. It's called the anti-personnel mine, and when an entity walks over it, it shoots 2,000 arrows up at the entity, causing instant death. And the problem with this is the game can't really handle 2,000 entities being spawned at once, shooting at the same exact place. So every time I try this, my game just freezes and whatnot. So it's just, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'll probably just place it down anyways. Okay, there he goes. If the pig walks over that, it's up. Watch my game freeze. Watch my game freeze. Ah, there goes my game. So, yeah, it just completely annihilates my game. You see all those arrows going at once? Yeah, it's. I think that this trap mine or whatever needs some fixing, because there's just way too many arrows. It kind of just shoots them in a semicircle, pretty much killing everything in sight. As you can see. Oh wow, it wasn't as laggy this time, but it creates this. I mean, it's just way too many arrows. If you're watching this, developer, please try to fix this. But other than that, you know, leave your likes and comments, and all the info on the mod and everything else you would need to know will be down in the description. Wow, there's a lot of arrows. And yeah, so thanks for watching. See ya.